Side effects may include thinking differently. Do you want the dream body, the dream income, the six-pack, the six figures, the 1% mindset? Of course you do. And YouTube is here to deliver it in 3 minutes or less with cinematic music and recycled hustle quotes. But here's what they won't tell you. You're not watching motivation. You're taking a hit of dopamine. You're being sold an illusion. And most of the people preaching it, they haven't lived a day of what they're selling. You feel like you're changing, but you're not. You're getting high on inspiration and calling it growth. So, what happened? Let me pour you the truth straight up. Most of these videos aren't made to help you. They're made to hook you. And the ones making them, a lot of them don't even believe what they're selling. Let's talk about the business of motivation. Motivation is a gold mine, especially when it's repackaged as wisdom. All you need is a black and white photo of Steve Jobs, some piano music, and a deep voice saying, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and success." Boom! Instant credibility. But here's what they don't tell you. A lot of people uploading these videos haven't done anything they preach. They haven't built the businesses. They haven't read the books. They haven't lived the struggles. They just perform motivation. And they're not trying to manipulate you because they're evil. They're doing it because it works. When you're tired, lost, or desperate to change your life, you're vulnerable. You're not just looking for advice. You're looking for hope, for meaning, for permission to believe you're not broken. These creators give you the feeling of change, but they don't give you the tools to actually change. Because if you changed, you'd stop watching. Let me say that again. If you actually changed, you'd stop watching. And that's bad for business. So instead, you get dopamine, spikes, surges, short-term highs that make you feel like you're doing something just by watching someone else talk about doing something. Motivation has become a subscription model, and you're the recurring payment. Let's break down why this works so well. Your brain is a pattern machine. It loves shortcuts. When it hears something inspirational, sees emotional visuals, and hears music that rises and swells at the right moments, it interprets that feeling as progress. This is called vicarious reinforcement. You didn't actually accomplish anything, but your brain acts like you did. Watching someone run a marathon triggers the same reward circuitry as preparing for your own. But guess what? You didn't move. Now add dopamine into the mix. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical. It's the anticipation chemical. It spikes when you expect a reward, not when you get it. So when a video shows you a six-pack, a luxury car, or a crying TEDx speaker saying, "You can change your life," your brain lights up. Not because your life has changed, but because it might. The video is a promise, and your brain eats promises like candy. But promises without follow-through create an addiction. You don't chase action, you chase that feeling. Again and again. This leads to the action illusion. The false belief that consuming motivational content is taking action. But it's not. You're not building, you're not planning, you're not confronting the uncomfortable parts of yourself. You're just watching someone else do it. Enter the fake gurus. They know all of this. That's why they talk fast. Use dramatic lighting, show the Lambo, wear the hoodie. Say, "This isn't motivational fluff," while delivering exactly that. Fake gurus make millions teaching people how to be like them, without ever proving they are who they say they are. They sell courses on how to sell courses. They sell success without showing the struggle. They preach freedom, but build cults of dependency. And they always do the same thing. Make you feel like the missing piece. The system works. You just haven't worked hard enough. It's gaslighting dressed as empowerment. These creators aren't mentors, they're marketers, and you're the product. But Doc Tonic doesn't stop at the problem. Let's talk about how to break free. How to actually change your life. Here's the truth. Real change is boring, unsexy, repetitive. It doesn't come with a soundtrack or a camera crew. It comes from showing up when no one's watching. It comes from small systems, not massive shifts. It comes from self-respect, not hype. Here's how to start. 1. Stop confusing inspiration with implementation. Ask yourself after every video, what am I going to do about this? Today, right now. 2. Audit your inputs. Are you watching content that makes you feel guilty, hyped, or numb? Cut it. Watch content that teaches, not teases. Learn from people who show their scars, not just their success. 3. Create a feedback loop. Every day, do one small thing you can measure. Journal. Walk. Building reflect. Track it. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for momentum. 4. Get uncomfortable. Motivation videos feel good because they protect you from discomfort. Real growth happens after the discomfort. When you want to quit. When no one claps. When you're bored. Stay there. 5. Practice identity-based change. Don't chase results. Become someone. Instead of saying, I want to be productive, say, I'm the kind of person who protects my time. Change isn't something you force. It's something you practice being. Hope you learned some shit.